West tournament and regular season games against UNLV, which is their home here at the Thomas & Mack. Our officials, Vern Harris, Michael Irving, and Randy Richardson.
And you see Utah State starting man-to-man, but they play this matchup zone for about 20% of the game. That is really very, very confusing for their opponents.
Shot clock down to 6. Here's Guath going right at Zach Keller. Turnaround, that's a tough shot, well short. And
Utah State team that's good defensively and great offensively.
There's Miles Bird, the defensive player of the year, and he's got the first bucket of the afternoon.
Yeah, you just got a good look at him now. He's 4th in the league in steals. Actually, Utah State...
It's really unbelievable, Lap. The last 5 Mountain West defensive players of the year have all come from San Diego State, as M.J. Collins puts the Aggies on the board.
I think that tells you something about what has been hurt. He was hurt a lot of this year. Starting to feel it now. Played great yesterday.
Dixon Waters' step back is good, and that's a good sign, but he hasn't played great here in the...
7 points, so they can get away with those, their best players not scoring.
Ballsled comes up short. Offensive rebound to Utah State, and now a 3 for Adlon Elamine.
This kid is going to be some player. I know he's been up and down. He had 15 yesterday. He is a very talented kid. Look at that.
A steal by Allen. He flies in and lays it in.
Well, you got a really good look there at what Drake Allen...
This early in the game, they've been conservative but effective and extremely detailed with it all season, fellas.
And if he was wrong, what would have happened? That's what I want to know.
Ballsled lays it in. It's a 7-0 run for Utah State.
Yeah, these guys have come out on fire.
I'm glad they didn't have the challenge system when you were still coaching, Lap, as Simmons flies in. Because I don't know what you would do if your guy got it wrong.
And, you know, both these teams, they don't mind playing a little bit fast. This is a faster playing San Diego State team than we've seen in the past. What a great seal right there.
Zach Keller lays it in, and now 5. Waters jumper. Doesn't get the bounce. Offensive rebound by Guath.
Guath has been playing with a lot of bounce in his legs, starting to find really good. San Diego State, they like to play fast now. A little different than when Steve Fisher was coaching. They want to go up and down. Oh, what a move.
Dixon Waters as the timer expires. King off the inbound, bounces it back to Templin. Great inside, and Clark finishes with the right hand. Davis trying to get it in, locates Dixon Waters with a quick release.
And a really good screen on that pretty open shot there. Look at Utah State, now they're going.
They want to run, Templin flying up ahead for 2.
That's pretty good, so much against a #1 transition defense in the country weak side.
They're running again. 3 on the way for Collins is good.
And win big his whole career.
Templin from the corner. And the follow by Collins.
Wow. And you know, this is not a
He averaged 7 points per game, came off the bench, gets an opportunity here at Utah State. 17.5 points per game, counted in 1 for Clark. Point, Aggie advantage.
They just seem to have a little bit more bounce to their step than San Diego State does right now. And San Diego State needs this game. Well, this guy's got some bounce in his step.
Dixon Waters.
Bad pad, but good defense. Perriman.
And then King ahead of the pack.
Really good defense by Perriman fronting the post there. You know, Bird has not been involved in this game. After that steal, we haven't really seen much.
Guath, another offensive rebound, and this one is good. And Magoon Guath.
But, you know, what Dutch was talking about is, yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to forget the sets if you're getting pressure and just go by somebody.
Ballsled goes by Bird and hands off to Allen for the jam.
That looked all right there. Games.
Ryan Dutcher joked after the quarterfinal win against Colorado State he'd have to fire the guy in charge. of the free throws, but then he said that was him. As Collins hits from the outside.
This kid's one. You know, San Diego State, not a great three-point shooting team.
Dixon Waters hunting for three, and he's got it.
Except him, he's their best one. 30, the best three-point shooter in the league.
Mountain West Freshman of the Year for New Mexico. Bird from the outside. Yes! And we are tied as Jared Calhoun calls.
This is where it gets hard to score against San Diego State. When the game gets slow and you got to play against 5-on-5, and that was very uncharacteristic.
Allen to Falslev.
I mean, Todd Gorville with a terrific rebound there.
Las Vegas native driving, using the glass.
He saw they always have shot blockers. They're one of the better they're the best shot blocking team in the Mountain West.
4 seconds left. Pass is picked off by Collins. Can he beat the buzzer from midcourt? And a wild ending here in the first half. What a first half it was. Aztecs close it on a 9-2 run.
Andrew, I got to be honest with you. For them to be up 1, San Diego State, that's some baskets.
Utah State trying to win its first Mountain West Conference tournament title since 2020. San Diego State trying to punch its ticket to the dance. And Drake Allen.
Turnovers in this game, they normally force 15. That's been a big issue here.
Allen hits the three. Utah State had been 1 for its last 10 on 3. Pass deflected and a turnover. Falslev locates Allen up ahead. Allen, yes.
They need a timeout.
The Aggies have scored the first 7 here in the second half.
They're pretty good defensively too.
Simmons calling for it. Davis instead will take the jumper and knock it down.
Tough drive that he made last night.
That was his first field goal today. Falslev. Off glass.
Wow, that was on Miles Burton. Really good defense in the half court.
Davis comes to greet that pass and scores. That's a great job by B.J. Davis. King. Oh, Bird with the monster block. Dixon Waters transition. Good. Aztecs up 2.
That's San Diego
with a mask on, but now he's gone masked in the second half. Did take a shot in the first half. Oh, MJ! Collins, turnaround, rattles in.
You know, this guy might be one of the most improved players in the country for sure. I don't know about the most, but he went from 7 points a game to...
Dixon Waters, and he is money on that turnaround.
And that is a tough shot. That was good.
To Gorville, inside, Davis finishes.
That was a heck of a pass, and it was a heck
to Thomas and Mack Center. Falslev with the answer.
And their defense has been very sticky in the half court, too. Every time I say it, they're going to lay it there. There's a third. So, yeah, he's been good against Utah State.
Elamine finds a cutting. Falslev, what a pass.
You know, that's one of those ones that...
San Diego State, neither team has led by more than 6 points. They've been playing these tough nail-biters for the last 24 hours. Collins for 3. Yes! 11 have come here in the second half.
Utah State's been so comfortable. He's going to open again.
Collins foul. And a foul!
And that's a good basket.
There's a man's rebound by M.J. Collins.
And that's the other thing. Utah State, not a strong rebounding team. They've rebounded it pretty well today.
Ryan Dutcher has sent Dixon Waters to the scorer's table with the 4 fouls. Elamine inside, off the feed from 6 turnovers, and they have not hit a 3-pointer in the last 21 minutes. Drake Allen was just called for that foul. That's his 4th. But Tay Simmons misses. Offensive rebound, Guath put back and one. Their 28th win of the year. Falslev, no. Clark the rebound and the putback.
They've gotten great minutes from Clark. You think about it, Templin really hasn't done anything because these other guys come off the bench have done great.
Guath hits a three. And Brian Dutch broadcast our CBS Sports Bracketology has them as the first team out of the tournament field. Trying to wrap up an automatic spot. They're going to have to be on the comeback trail against the Aggies. Falslev. How did he get it to go?
Great.
Falslev right by Guath.
Wow, you're seeing why this kid's the player of the year.
5 to shoot. Collins lost it going up. Good defense by San Diego State, but now less than a minute to play. Bird in transition, trying to get to the basket, sends it to the corner. Davis hits a three. 70 foul. And they have it. Falslev to a cutting Clark.
Three guys on the court.
And now it's a final. Utah State, its 28th win of the year. And they sweep the regular season and conference tournament titles in the Mountain West.
Boy, you got to give them all kinds of credit. Their defense was tremendous. They held San Diego